an outdoor escape room.
Please tell me it's in a warm climate.
I don't actually know the direct location of where this is being held. I do know that the escape room is held completely outdoors. Planes, trains, and submarines have all been topics of immersion escape room play. But this company decided to take it a step further with an outdoor escape room. F-13 Survive Jason is a Friday the 13th themed escape room that happens at an outdoor area themed after Camp Crystal Lake with a live actor playing Jason, comes and wakes you up in your tents and stuff like that. Now, it is also hosted on a private property. You're not, like, out in the woods and stuff like that, like at some random location. This is, like, someone's property.
The real Camp Crystal Lake is only like 20 minutes away.
Yeah, but I don't know if they can get, like, the, do you think they would be okay with, like, having an escape room set up?
You know, oddly enough, because I used to live in Blairstown where the movie was shot. And, for the longest time, they hated people going and touring that, like, whole picnic area and that whole, like, you know, camp. Because it's an operating business.
Right.
Now there's supposedly like a giant Jason Voorhees monument inside one of the cabins. Like
That's
the
amazing.
costume and the suit is in a cabinet. I think someone stole it once.
That's amazing. That's freaking awesome. Oh god, that's great. Why would someone steal the Jason Voorhees costume?
Well, it's a movie costume.
That's fair. So how do you feel about an escape room taking place entirely outdoors? I mean, sure, it'll immerse you into the theme, but like...
Oh, I'm 100% behind it.
What are the risks that you run with like having a game out?
Inclement weather.
That's it?
What else is going to be an issue?
I don't know, depending on like location, wild animals, generally. Out here, you run the risk of running into a bear.
Okay, but you're assuming the fact that it's open-ended and not fenced in.
That's true. I didn't see anything that specified that it was fenced in, just that it was on private property, and they plan on moving to another location, hopefully to make it permanent there. So I don't actually know if it's fenced in or not. If it's fenced in, that'd be better.
As far as attractions go, zoos are typically 90% outdoors. Disney World is mostly outdoors.
Yes.
You know, we haven't established where in the country it is. So it could be in a warmer climate, which would nip some of that, and you're going to deal with some annoying things like rain.
Right.
You know, if I buy my tickets in advance for next Thursday night and now it rains on next Thursday night, I don't want to play outside.
No, that's fair. You have to wait a couple days for the whole area to dry, etc., etc.
So, yeah, I think, yes, there's issues, but, Disney World does fine and it rains.
Can you see Trapdoor hosting an outdoor-themed escape room?
There's plans for it.
There's plans for it. Guys, there's plans for it. Coming to his Trapdoor, 20-something. I don't want to give a date when. 20-something, though.
Yeah, it's 20-something is a good, accurate representation.
They're going to be keeping this theme going for a while, too. I believe they decided to keep this thing going a little bit past Halloween, because now we're kind of breaching past the spooky season into the more, like, fun and loving holiday season.
And we've done outdoor events, though, too, like the Red Bank Egg Hunt.
Big Top.
I don't think I
Big
was
Top.
I don't think I was a part of the Red Bank Egg Hunt.
You weren't, but we had like 1,000 people that were puzzling outdoors in Red Bank all throughout the town.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, you could pull up stuff from that online. Red Bank Pulse did a really nice coverage piece with a really good video on it and the whole deal. But we did Red Bank Halloween. Notice a trend there. Under the Big Top had plenty of outdoor locations, and I don't, it really just comes down to, are you willing to deal with inclement weather issues?
All right, so that's awesome. I think I probably wouldn't do it. I mean, I'm also pretty crazy. I'd probably still do it in the rain if they offered it in the rain, just because why not? Throw me in, make it real life. It's probably raining on my worst day.
Assuming all the props and everything are weatherproof, though.
That's true.
So
I mean, it looks like I'm not
with.
entirely sure what like the puzzle contents are, because this is still an escape room. I'm also really curious about like what kind of puzzles there are. They didn't really go into detail about what kind of puzzles and stuff. I mean, they mentioned that there are puzzles and stuff within the game, but like, you're just in a outdoor space. What stops you from just like traveling wherever you want to in the outdoor space?
Well, that's where we get back into the whole setup. Is this set up and fenced in?
Right, right.
For example, a lot of people keep asking, where is F5 going to show up next?
Mm-hmm.
I've talked about doing F5 outside.
I think you'd have like, you could definitely do that outside, remembering like the setup and the way it was built.
Do it in a real corn maze.
Yeah, absolutely.
What are we going to do about the tornado?
a massive outdoor projection screen.
Okay.
Oh, really? I'm sorry.
You're not on the live stream, Denise.
Everyone, shout out to Denise, our new sales and reservations person. If you call to book an appointment with us, you'll talk to her.
Hi.
Among others, but, well, we'll see.
So, I just want to know how, like, the puzzles are set up. Like, I'm so curious as to, like, do you, like, go to a tree and there's something nailed to a tree? Do you have to, like, physically dig, you know?
I have seen actual corn maze escape room games where there's, like, puzzles just right outside. So, like, you go down a corridor of the corn maze and there's a trunk waiting on top of, like, an end table and it's locked. And you know, there was things you saw along the way that equate to finding your answer.
Okay.
So, they can play just like a regular indoor escape room.
Interesting.
I've also seen stories over the last couple of years of companies that, like, couldn't afford to lease a space. So it was cheaper to just take a piece of property.
Oh, and just set it up outside.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, solid plan and solid, themed escape room. Coffee, man, gets to me every time. So, Mike, is that the thumbs up from Tone? I'm going to get a thumbs up before I move through every one of these. Now, we're going to go through a topic that I think is actually super interesting and...
Mike!
Better in than out, I always say. For my Shrek fans out there.
All right.
Keep the conversation alive in the comments. Would you go play an outdoor escape room, or have you played an outdoor escape room? What was it like for you? We look forward to hearing from you guys.
And we hope you'll join us next time, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't below. Like, comment, subscribe. And